Hey everybody, and welcome to December Daily Day 7. It's Monday. Andrew, I'm so thrilled that I can be of some comfort during a horrible email writing experience. Yeah, I had one of those recently. Yeah, they're not great sometimes. It really kind of whoa, listen to that. That feels like that weird email experience right there, doesn't it? We'll get one of those later. It'll come back around and it'll be like, oh my God, just a little sick to my stomach just for a minute there, you know, and then we'll let it happen one more time, then we'll like turn it up. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Ouch. Okay. Wow. So Andrew, happy Monday. Bob Stein. Wow. happy Monday to Bob Stein. Ray's here again. Hey, Ray. You're the first. Yep. Ray links to Andre Chumley's Meatless Monday meetup, which is also on Mondays. I think at 3 o'clock he usually starts. And Mike Ross. Hey, fantastic. Are you serious, Michael? You actually playing along? Did you see my little foot pedal rig? I think I probably mentioned this before, but do put the link to your blog in the chat for me, Michael. That would be great. Guitar Moderne is a fantastic blog about all things pedals and guitars and man, Michael's a wonderful guy. Sorry, don't mean to kind of, compliment you, make you blush right in the middle of, the December daily. Anyway, I was thinking today, which is great because, what else should one do, right? And it occurred to me, I was thinking a lot because I don't know how many of you have people in your lives that you work with, that you actually pay to work with you, right? I mean, that could be in the form of an assistant, could be in the form of a therapist or a couples counselor. I remember one of my favorite Bryan Cranston moments was when Stephen Colbert brought up to him on an interview, on a normal old comedy interview. He's like, I heard that you and your wife have gone to couples counseling like once a week ever since you got married. Did things go south that quickly? And Bryan Cranston said, I don't understand why anybody wouldn't want some sort of support, some sort of coach, some sort of, thing for support inside the most important relationship of their life. And it made such perfect sense to me. Anyway, yeah, I've got 2 coaches. And not a therapist right now, but it's interesting to think about why we need an observer. This is what relationships are about too, right? It's kind of this thing about we can't see ourselves as ourselves that easily. It's difficult. So actually, sometimes even paying somebody from the outside to see you and to have conversations with you, and then somebody who you absolutely trust, to have your best interest at heart, it's kind of nice. Anyway, Isabel and I have been spending some time really digging into how to create a business for ourselves. So we have a business coach, and this is one of the things that's really important for musicians and artists of all kinds at this moment in time, because a lot of the power has been made available to us individually. The power that usually is held by institutions, right now there is a lot more power available to us as individuals. So it's kind of up to us to build our own businesses in one way or another. So anyway, I've been thinking a lot about the big why, right? The big reason that we do anything. Yes, Isabel, shout out to Lou, somebody who helped us get through a couple times. Yeah, exactly. Right, Ray, being proactive. Where's that link from you, Michael? I want that link in the chat. So anyway, we have just ironically, up where we live, Isabel and I actually have a grocery store, which we frequent often. It's actually a really great grocery store. It's corporate, it's a chain, but it's kind of more of a local chain, you know, so that it feels really good and local. It's a big supermarket. They do a lot of organic foods. They really take care of business there. And the thing is that whenever you pull into the parking lot and you begin to walk in, it's nearly an existential reflective experience. It's called the Big Why, and we affectionately refer to it as Le Grand Pourquoi. So that's kind of one of the places where we shop. But we've been digging into this question of like why. I remember first hearing it from my friend Thaddeus Squire years ago when we were talking about creating businesses and musicians, you know, making their way in the world, and not-for-profits and for-profits. And he says you first have to figure out your big why. And recently we've been thinking about, you know, digging down even further into that. And we came upon this incredible practice of asking a question, why, 3 times. So an example. Let's see. What's a good example, Isabel? What's a good question? Any of you guys have really super existential questions like projects you're thinking of forming or things you want to do and you really want to do them, but you tend to feel like you have a little block in front of it? Are we there yet? Are we there? Okay, Isabel, here, this will be fun. We will do this exercise. So Isabel asks, are we there yet? Hey, wait. Hey, Sabrina Learman, I don't want to miss saying hi to you. Being a human being is enough of a reason God bless you, Sabrina. So certifiably true. Anyway, Isabel, are we there yet? This is a great question. I used to ask this of my parents all the time. And my parents in their infinite wisdom would say, Todd, when you go to sleep, we'll be there. And sure enough, every single time that I fell asleep in the back seat, the next thing I knew, we were there. So they were right. Anyway, that's not the existential question, though. The actual existential question, I want to begin a not-for-profit which teaches people to garden on their rooftops in New York City, right? So the first question would be, why? So if you've got an answer to that, you know, let me know. Just type it in. I'm gonna make one up. Why would I want to do that? I want to help people. I want to help people sustain themselves with higher quality food that they can find and afford and pay for in New York City. Okay, so next question is, why? Because by doing so, I will be contributing to the sustainability of the planet, to the sustainability of the city, and hopefully to someone's happiness and somebody's well-being, and in a way that they might then contribute to others. So pretty soon after a few why questions, you get down to the bottom of the idea that you really want to spread joy. Or in this case, good food. Good quality experience. And that, I think, there we go, Lainey Pfefferman. Thank you for stopping by, Lainey, and participating. My God, I was just thinking about you today because the new music gathering is happening again. Lainey Pfefferman is one of the founders and directors founders and directors of the new music gathering, and an incredible composer and wonderful person and math geek herself. Please feel free to leave a math riddle in the comments, Lainey, if you wish, but no pressure at all. She says, I want the climate of New York City to be better and rooftop farms would help with rain. So it appears that Lainey is not only taking on the new music gathering, she's also taking on urban farming in New York City, which is great. Once again, Lainey, no pressure whatsoever. But yeah, those the deep why questions. Love you too, Lainey. The deep whys are what we're looking at a lot these days, Isabel and I, and it starts to have me thinking, why am I doing this live stream? Why do we do this? Because I can change pitches. Yeah, that's good. I can share a lot of things with you that I'm thinking about, and also I can share the things that we're up to with you. It's just a way of kind of sharing good things with my community. As always, I want to to mention our level up your virtual presence course, which actually does deal with why what really matters in terms of our interactions with other people, since we're online, right now. I mean, we're going to be online with each other for quite a while. In fact, I would say for the rest of time. But the question is, what kind of ratio will we be doing this in? I submit that if we get really good at it, if we get really good at being with each other, this functionality causes collaboration, causes joy, causes relationship. And really, there's virtually nothing we can't do. Isabel and I have been thinking about doing some think tanks, and we're going to let you know about that soon. And that'll be fun, getting artists together to like consider larger scale movement and what we can do just ourselves. Here, let me get a different loop up here. Managing everything is not always the easiest. This is nice. Let me pull some more comments. Lainey's thinking. You can tell a lot about Lainey Pfefferman by her icon, Harpo Marx. I think she might be the reincarnation of Harpo Marx. Andrew, I'm finally getting over a lot of those blocks lately with my current project, but I'm expecting to run into them all again with my future projects. Very timely to hear you talking about this. Excellent, Andrew. Excellent. Yep. What's really amazing is that, man, we all share this. No matter who we are, where we are, what we do, we share these challenges, Here, a lower note to start out with. We share these challenges, and it never is ending. They say that the lessons that we don't learn come back again and again. Well, I would submit that the lessons we learn come back again and again too. It doesn't have to be that you're not learning them. Would you like an Altoid? I really wish I could share an Altoid with you right now. Wouldn't that be great? Oi. How's Yasha, Lainey? Please give him our best. Yeah, Lainey, also, for any of you who want to take a look at what it's like to release a great record, look at the project called Sideband. It's a wonderful kind of a laptop orchestra type of project, just really lovely. And the way that they released their record. Lainey, do you mind putting that link in there? Lainey, I'd love for you all to see this. You know, when you think about releasing music these days, you know, CDs, I got to say, I don't have a CD player anymore. I mean, I do, but I have to plug it in, and it costs me $35, and I just don't play CDs much. I got rid of all mine. I play a lot of music online. And when you're thinking about presenting music online, of course, we have Bandcamp Fridays. This is all awesome. Of course, the perception of free music on Spotify, especially if you're willing to look at ads or listen to ads. But also Lainey and all the people in Sideband, they really released a record in a way that I thought was so beautiful, that featured the artists, the composers, the players. Each one, there's a story, there's storytelling, like extensive storytelling around each track, and it's video and audio. So you get to actually experience a performance. So anyway, Lainey, there we go, sidebandchronicles.com. I urge you all to go take a look at this and just spend an hour and enjoy this work. That's kind of more of an experience that you're going to get from putting in a CD or listening to a track, streaming. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, love back to Yasha. Steve Rust is here, sound painter, bass player, colleague for so many years. Thank you, Steve, for stopping by. Boy, appreciate that. Yeah, look at all these great links. Hey now, who's this? Is this Logan? Oh no, this is somebody who wants to sell me followers. Wow, would you look at that? Okay, no, thank you. We got bombed here on Twitch. That's really interesting. Never seen that before. Good enough. I'll deal that. Okay, here's the riddle that is cute. Go ahead, Lainey. Where is this? Let me find you. Oh, I see. It's a boingboing.net article that now I have to go destroy my stream to launch. That's the only problem. So I'll have to... Hey, Abigail Fisher. Nice to see you, Abby. Please feel free to put your link in the comments too, Abby. Abby does some... well, first of all, opera singer, composer extraordinaire, cellist as well, and is doing just a ton of work in the area of meditation and healing right now, in addition to her great chamber and symphonic and everything else work that she does in the past, and opera work as well. Anyway, that's Abby. So yeah, great, Lainey. Go give a lesson to a student. Hugs to you both. Yeah. Abby and I had a lovely conversation the other day during a live stream of hers around the idea of some of the things that we are missing still in the classical music hierarchy, you know, in our education, you know, and about how we put this perfectionism filter on everything. So funny when I even say to myself, well, I'm trying to defeat that perfectionism filter. It clicks right in. It's like, well, you don't want to do that too much or people just not going to hire you anymore. Yeah, it's embedded. It's embedded so deep. Hey, Michael went to Twitch. That's great. Does it sound better there on Twitch, Michael? There we go. abigohm.com. Oh my God, it looks like Abigail. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I sure do think Twitch is better too, Matt. Yeah. I think Twitch is better. It's quicker. It's, you know, it absolutely does. But you know what? Nobody's hanging out on Twitch ready for like a notification to come unless they've subscribed. And that's always awkward. So anybody who's there on Twitch, please do throw us a follow. Anybody who is on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button. It's so weird. I know you hear that in every single piece of YouTube content you've ever seen. It gets so old. So anyway. Playing with buttons. My modular over here, it's kind of fun. You can tap tempos in. It's kind of nice. Helen, yeah. Oh, I know, Helen. You don't want to spread in it. Yeah, I totally understand. You feel spread thin. I do too. I have to make my choices as well. Believe me. And I also have to make my choices of the relationship of notes to notes. So yeah. So we've been on here for a nice little 28 minutes. That seems to be the sweet spot for us. So want to say a quick goodbye, and wish you a good rest of your day. And if you know anybody who might enjoy this stream, might enjoy just kind of hanging out and taking a half hour out of their day, just to, I don't know, throw some thoughts around and think about forward movement and what's next for them, and please send them along. Let them know that we're hanging out here. We got toys. I mean, not that you know, toys are all that glorious, but this toy right here is by a friend of mine named Brian Crabtree. It's called a Monome, MONOME.org, and it is the most beautiful controller, and it's kind of running my modular synth over here, along with all the wonderful other voltage things which allow me to make some music. Sabrina Lehrman says, thank you. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate your generosity and kindness in sharing that. So I'm going to play us out, and then we'll see you tomorrow at 4:30, right? Get you another camera up here so you can see a little bit more. There we go. Take care. Enjoy. Hey, Rachel Rosenkrantz.